You guys know what day it is. It's my birthday. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Fake's birthday. Nya, 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 nya. Yeah. I'm the best fake. It's the best birthday. You left work early to catch this? Oh no, I feel bad. Ooh. It's not, I didn't plan anything that spectacular. Why would you do that? Hello, Penguin, Matt Dude, Thomas, Antonio, Alex, Zacinator, Fakant, Mo. You quit your job to get. No. 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 Little Andres, Circuit, Eric. Nobody gives a shit about salary jobs? Okay. Well, good. Don't lose your job. John Turner, Ghost Lightning Boy, KG, Beals, Scrub. Welcome to my birthday. It's my birthday. And it's also Christmas. Just... Oh god, that's only 12 days away. Fuck. We gotta do a jingle, Niaz. Nya, 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 nya. Something like that. Go shawty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. And that means I don't have to post an audio today because I streamed. This how it works out here in the countryside. Where I live. Out here. In the countryside. Thank you. My black hair is cute. This really is my best outfit. It's too bad I can only wear it on Friday the 13th and around that time. It's my birthday suit. Out here in the fields, you know how it is in these foggy fields with the fast moving clouds, you know how it is. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I deserve them. Yeah. That was a terrible Nya. I might have to give up Nyang. I'm so bad at it. Thank you, Salty Eggs, for being a real faker for 29 months. Yay! It's a birthday cake. There aren't really cops for VTuber. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true. To be honest. Never give up the Naz. Okay, I'll try again. Yeah. That one was a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel like I've lost my touch. My Nyaz ain't good as they once was. But they was good once. As they ever. Yeah. Meteorite shower soon. Okay. Definitely, if it's in my area, I'm not gonna be able to see it with how cloudy it is. You're gonna hit the gym? Guys, is hitting the gym. Delete Facebook. Lawyer up. That's so old school. Does anybody even know what that's from? It's not from anything. It's just Reddit. No Silk Song last night. Yeah, we may as well use this as a moratorium on the Game Awards. Or a memorandum. I don't know. Like, what do you do? Like, it's a meeting you have after the fact of something. Man. Kind of weak. I mean, you got Okami too. Okami too. That's pretty huge. And the Muppets were there. The guys. Post-mortem. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. The Muppets were at the Game Awards, you know, keeping it 100. The Elden Rings, is that even a sequel? It doesn't look like it's continuing the story. It just looks like Elden Ring co-op, which I guess is a new game technically, but if it really was like a big deal we're supposed to care about, I think there'd be like a little more fanfare. Just a bit. Man, I really messed up putting this hat on my head, didn't I? It's just fading into everything. Maybe I can move it forward a bit. Hold on. There we go. Well, that's a little bit better, I guess. The Heckler, those guys are brothers? That can't be right. First the Muppets were there, Jeff is the host. Are you saying that Jeff is a Muppet? Shadow Labyrinth, is that the Pac-Man game? Nameless was... Okay, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, whatever. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking co-op game. Whatever. Yeah, split screen Elden Ring? We doing this? That's the Pac-Man game, yeah. I mean, I'll give them that. I wasn't expecting them to bring Pac-Man back. They still sell merch of that guy? They still got a Mrs. Pac-Man? But it was based off of that TV show, right? Like a Secret Level that I keep hearing things about. It doesn't have a great record so far, because didn't they have an episode based on Concord or whatever? That Concord thing. I got recommended a video for it. I was like, oh, here's why Concord failed. And it was like, it's like basically a knockoff of Internet Historian, just like the same editing style and comedic tone. But it really implied that the reason that it failed was because all the character designs were ugly, which, no, they fucking weren't. Like, literally, one of the main characters that was in that big stupid trailer we all watched was a very attractive woman. Like, what are they getting at? And then I started getting recommended these videos about, like, redesigns, and I was like, oh, you just made the characters, like, conventionally attractive and put the women in skin-tight outfits. Yeah, great redesign. They made Pac-Man edgy. Well, he does have an edge. It's his mouth. It comes to two very sharp points. Good for eating things. Somebody did animate like a scary Pac-Man animation. I don't remember who it was though. Did you know Secret Level is out yet? I don't even know if it is. People are just saying like, oh, Pac-Man was in it and Concord. Maybe people saw early previews or something. The Sifu episode and the Warhammer episode? Okay, sure. These main things. When are they making a Twisted Metal Season 2? I haven't watched Season 1 because Calypso's not in it. It's the only one I care about, so. They're sending them out in waves? Oh my god, like the classic Steven bombs of yesteryear? That's a great way to release a show. It's brilliant, actually. The scary Pac-Man animation was called Pixels? Oh my god. Is that the last thing Pac-Man's featured in? Bro. Fallout winning best adaptation? No horse in that race. I don't watch TV shows. Have you seen the movie Akira? No, but I know the memes. The longest was 15 minutes. Oh, so it's like short episodes? Okay, sure. No rules. Remember a scary Pac-Man comic where he was an astronaut, all the ghosts were his dead fellow crewmates, and the pellets were his antipsychotic pills? Okay. Edgy. That's... Yeah, okay. Thank you, Starhope. It's my birthday. Have a best birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah, I'm wearing this shirt. IRL. I thought it would be too cold in here for me to wear it, but it's not. I'm being warmed by my overheating PC. Last thing Pac-Man was in was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. What? When? I don't remember that. I'm not doubting that there was a Pac-Man reference in Guardians of the Galaxy, because that's all they do is reference things, but like... Oh, no, wait, I remember now. Yeah. I remember it now. I remember what it was. I've got a great memory. Yeah, he turned into a Pac-Man. Yeah, no, I remember now. I remember what happened. That was the movie with the... What? You don't seem to have a good memory. Why are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? It's my birthday. You can't tell me I have a bad memory. You can't tell me that. This is my birthday. Yeah. 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 For your birthday, everyone will refrain from being mad at you. Thank you. I'll lose memory as you get older, but I'm getting younger. 21 forever. Yeah. Gotta stay 21, because if I ever want to go to the US, I want to gamble, so... I'm rooting for Knuckles' Twin Best adaptation. It didn't stand a chance. Like, I can understand the Sonic loyalty, but Knuckles did not stand a chance. Where are the mods? They died. No, they didn't. I lied. I don't know why I said that. I just made that up. Who are my mods, anyway? I don't remember who I've modded. There's probably somebody out there who hasn't watched me in years with a mod ability. They could come back and really fuck shit up. But they haven't. So we're fine. It was a mod for Femios. I don't know who that is. Mods make Knuckles win best adaptation. No more Mangle. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I had to work or something. He has like a real person job. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Where's Ambiguous, though? Thank you, Dr. Mirage. The Yakuza series was bad, no idea why it was nominated. Oh, come on. Everybody's hyped for Yakuza. I mean, I guess this is just like me with Metaphor ReFantazio, because I literally never heard anybody playing that, but, yeah. Yakuza is a very, a critically acclaimed series, so it doesn't really surprise me. Now, am I? Well, I'm a little bit disappointed, because I didn't actually get a whole lot of work done today. Like, I know I do these streams to get away from work, but, like, I had other things to do, like other work, and I didn't do it. I'm blaming the weather. The weather is bad, so I can't get any work done. I was supposed to record a bunch of stuff yesterday, but I couldn't because it was too windy. And you could hear the wind. Like, it was very loud. Are the streams also considered work? Maybe. It doesn't feel like work, though. It just feels like I'm sitting here enjoying my birthday. I think it's situated right. Good lord. Ridiculous. We don't do work on birthdays, we party. Yeah. Party. Yeah. Do I like femboys? I like all boys. I don't discriminate. It's like that song, Boys. Or whatever it's called. Boys, boys, boys. Sleeping Dogs game. Sleeping Dogs? Isn't that game like 10 years old? Man, my face capture is really messing up here. What's going on? Big mouth. Bizarre. It's 12 years old. They released it? Oh, okay. I don't know. What winners of TGA did I like this year? Balatro. Balatro. I gotta download the update so I can get the Cult of the Lamb cards. I don't know if it's out yet, actually. But Jimbo has so many friends. So many friends. Wait, they re-released it? When? Did it just hit PC? Oh my god, we should play Sleeping Dogs. Or not. We should have a Balatro stream to celebrate. I don't want you guys to see what I get like when I play Balatro. I've gotten too into it now. You jump for joy when an Astrobot won? Oh my god. I haven't finished watching the Shinigami Eater stream VOD. And I'll be curious to know how he reacted. Don't tell me if you've seen it. You don't think he played any of the games that were nominated for this year? I played Balatro and that was it. I don't own a PS5, so I couldn't play Astrobot. I did watch other people play it though. It seemed like fun. Seemed like a fun time. You didn't play any new games this year? I played Balatro. Astrobot's getting review bomb. That's how you know it deserved to win. Let me guess, the Wukong fans. Oh, they're so mad. Who was it? Somebody in chat was like, oh, they're biased against a Wukong. They're preventing it from winning because it lost out, I think a music category or something. And that was immediately after it had already won Action Game of the Year. And I'm like, yeah, they're not preventing it from winning anything. I don't think it deserved to win Game of the Year. Wukong fans are like Genshin fans, absolutely mad. What are the Genshin fans mad about? Are they dropping support for Genshin now that Star Rail's out? Or whatever other games they own that look exactly the same as Genshin? Am I okay? I'm suddenly very sleepy. Okay, I'm awake. Corey Kenshin is back. Who? Who the fuck is Corey? Is he in the house? Genshin Honkai ZZZ fans will go berserk if one of the VAs has an opinion. Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't really heard much, like, political opinions from those VAs, but how bad could they be, really? The guy in the taxi from the FNAF movie? Thank you, Spooku. Who are you talking? Who is that? Corey? Thank you, TJ Tharp, for being a real faker for 30 months. Yay! Yay! It's my birthday. Yeah. Amazing Digital Circus episode 4 is coming out on my birthday. Am I gonna do a react video to it? Well, I don't know if I could, like, react to it without getting copyright claimed. But also, I'd rather watch that on my own time. He's apparently a popular FNAF tuber. I don't like that that's a genre of person. But he was so popular that they were just like, we are putting him in the FNAF movie. Wait. Was Markiplier in the FNAF movie? Was he there? Was Markiplier in the FNAF? You have to tell me. You have to tell me if Markiplier was there. He didn't have time. No, but MatPat was. Ew. 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 I probably already knew that, but ew. Gross. Gross. Ew. Ew. Well, of course, MatPat has time. He's retired at, like, 30. It was just like, yep, I've made enough money lying to children, and now I will retire with my millions. What's wrong with MatPat? He made a career off of just making shit up. Okay, I know, like, his channel, like, has at least 50 different fucking FNAF theories at this point, but does anybody remember the first one? The first theory about Five Nights at Freddy's was that it was a reference to a real-life shooting that took place at, I believe, a Chuck E. Cheese. He was just like, oh yeah, all these characters in different places are references to the people who got shot at that Chuck E. Cheese. And I was like, you should never make a theory ever again, bro. FNAF is the one thing where the theories are accurate. Were they? Were they? Also, I watched a few film theory videos. Bro never made a prediction for an upcoming film that was ever true. Yeah, the story about the Chuck E. Cheese shooting, I was like, I don't think this video game is referencing that, to be quite frank. I mean, the story was clearly about a bunch of kids getting killed. MatPat wasn't the one making theories for most of the time. It was a subreddit. Yeah, but he still made videos about them. Man, my tracking is, like, terrible right now. Hold on. I'm resituating myself. I need to be able to blink. Man, that's atrocious. What's going on, man? Like, do I not have enough lights on me? Nope. I'm just gonna be weird. You didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th today? You didn't even realize it was my birthday? Yeah. My birthday. I actually predicted Rey being a Palpatine. Did he now? Did he? Don't have time to say happy birthday since you're working. You just typed out a full chat message. You could literally just say happy birthday in that chat message. What do you mean? Something monkeys on typewriters. Yeah. That, like, just by sheer volume of theories, one has to be right eventually, right? Can't let birthday streams cross. You can't wish anybody else a happy birthday. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Yes, the law of averages. The broken clock, right, is right twice a day or something. Unless you're in like 24-hour time. He also predicted Jon Snow's mother. A lot of people predicted Jon Snow's mother. It's so cold, yeah. I mean, out here, like I'm exposed to the elements. I'm just wearing like a t-shirt, so. The Sans is Ness theory. Oh my god. Can I be honest? I think him giving Undertale to the Pope was kind of funny. Like, fuck it. Why not? Just like, there's your highly respected religious institution. You're receiving a bunch of gifts from YouTubers. Fabulous. Your house has no insulation in the walls? How does that happen? Where do you live that would happen? Okay, good night, Circuit Julius Breaker. Did you see him play Lisa the Painful? Oh yeah, wasn't he like, oh, this game's like Undertale. Should have given Diablo to the Pope. Oh, please. Somebody give Doom 2016 to the Pope. I think he'd have a great time with it. Well, this fuck building converted into housing back in like the 1950s? Oh. Hope to hear more Splatoon audios from me. That's probably not gonna happen, but thank you. Those Splatoon audios, they did not do well at all. You'd think, like, the Splatoon fandom, it seems to be a bit more diminutive, at least English-speaking wise. So, the crossover between roleplay fans and Splatoon fans, it's not very high. Also, I don't know anything about like the Splatoon universe because I try to play through the campaign and get bored, so I don't really know what the story is. I know that there's always an idol. There's always an idol, and she's pretty much always a girl. Giving the Pope Undertale is like giving fake Monster Hunter. That's not similar at all. The Pope doesn't even know what Undertale is. I know what Monster Hunter is, and I don't care. Do you think he actually played Undertale? I mean, what does the Pope do all day? Like, really, bro is supposed to, like, hand down decrees from God, but he's just making that shit up as he goes. So, what does he do all day? Is weed legal in Vatican City or whatever it's called? Is weed legal there? I feel like they could make it legal. What would I give the Pope? I don't think I'm legally allowed to say. Post-apocalyptic Earth, after all but one species of mammals have gone extinct, squid and octopus have evolved and turned into humanoid creatures. However, now they are now allergic to water. Yeah, I know about all that. I know that they exist in a post-apocalyptic world, but that's the baseline. The rest of the story is a lot of nonsense. Pope clearly smokes dope. Maybe. I mean, hey. Why not? Yeah. 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 I've lost the touch. I can't do Niaz anymore. It's just impossible for me. It's my party and I'll yeah if I want to. Yeah if I want to. Yeah. Thank you, Grumpy Ursus. 4 channels you're sub to are streaming right now. Isn't that like it's a terrible choice, right? It's like, especially if it's all people you like. Like if Shinigami Eater and Radio TV Solutions are streaming at the same time, it's like, oh, what do I do? And like if you're not a streamer, you want to like watch the Game Awards with somebody, you gotta pick from all of them because they're all gonna be streaming. I hear the sound of beasts. They're in the forest. Down there. Introduces listeners to more fandoms so that the niche audience for that fandom can do better. Okay. It'll be 50th birthday. I'm not that old, but thank you. Yeah, don't worry, Elsie. Thank you for the $50 for the Venus. I still can't believe that happened. They just said Venus right there. Do you think Heinz is gonna sue them? Oh, that'd be funny. You know, wasn't Kanye West making a video game at some point? Maybe he'll be at the Game Awards. Makes about as much sense as them continually inviting Randy Pitchford. There's an average of 1.75 Friday the 13th per year. That's very interesting. I get multiple birthdays a year. What the fuck? Okay, I might be a little bit more tired than I thought. I thought I saw something. I did put a thing on my throne for my birthday. I figured it's fair because the last time it was my birthday, I wasn't able to put it on my throne because of reasons. I guess it wasn't available in English. I put Miku Boxing on my throne so I can play it and get stronger with Miku. Yay. Yeah. Borderlands was fun exactly once. Was it the first game or like one time in the first game? Go to bed. I can't. It's only 4:30. But I stayed up really late because I was up watching the Game Awards. And after that I had to do things. But I was so tired. Soulja Boy made a console that ripped off a lot of games. Well, yeah, I mean, like, making a console that just plays pirated versions of games, that's old hat. I can't believe he did that. Like, I guess he was just out of money. Yeah, this era of gaming is kind of over already. Well, looking at the trailer for 4, it did seem a bit more serious, but if it keeps doing that, like, Reddit humor that was funny in like the 2010s, early 2010s, no one's gonna want that. Was the Borderlands movie any good? I don't know. Nobody saw it, so they wouldn't know. Did anything Sonic related happen? Yes. They showed a like 10-second long teaser trailer for a Sonic racing game. Shadow got into a car. What the fuck? Oh, that works now. Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. I didn't know that still worked. Thank you, Anonymous. I didn't even think... I forgot I installed that notification feature. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy now. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Because that's never happened before. It was anonymous. Well, I'll go look. I'll go see what happened. Was it anonymous? Was that you who sent it, Penguin? I mean, I guess anybody could claim it right now. They could be like, oh yeah, that was me. Like, you could claim that it was you that sent me that. It's being sent through Amazon, which is good because Canada Post is still on strike. Ah, that's anonymous. It was you, Penguin, you're claiming that? Thank you. Thank you, Penguin. I think that has happened by accident before. Like, I think unless you specifically say, like, put my name in here, it will be anonymous. I don't really remember how the system works. But thank you. Thank you very much, Penguin. I will box in your honor. I don't think I'm allowed to live stream it because it's all copyrighted music. This is all Vocaloid songs. But you punch. You will box with Miku and Rin and Len and Luca. Unfortunately, Kaito did not make it into the roster because him and Mako are always like, they're the third tier. They're only there if they have room for all 6. What does Anonymous do these days? Nothing. I don't think they exist anymore. When will your girlfriend finds out you like glasses come back? What more is there to say? She found out you like glasses. I tried to look up what people find attractive about glasses, specifically men, because more men are into glasses, I think. So I tried to look up what do you find attractive about glasses, and literally none of them could explain it. So I don't know how to move on from this. Like, if it was a specific kink with, like, tropes that I could pull from, I could possibly make, like, a not safe for work audio out of it, but the entire kink just seems to be like, oh, just, she's got glasses, that looks nice. Like, that's it. If you can't explain it to me, then I can't figure it out, and I can't write anything for it. Demon Listener, Exorcist Speaker. I keep trying to continue that, but I don't know where to go with it. What am I gonna do? It's more like that the girl is smart and also that she's a dork as much as I am, so maybe I have a chance. Read the glasses. Maybe she just has bad vision? Although I suppose it does come to mind the kind of person that, even if they have bad vision, would wear glasses. Like, I wear glasses because I look better with glasses, but if a woman has bad vision and... Oh, thank you, Star, for being a real faker for 34 months. Girl with glasses, not safe for work audio, we will be there. Are the glasses, like, involved in the act, or... I don't know, I'll figure out something. I mean, glasses work better in a visual medium, so... I don't know. Glasses look cool, there's nothing deep about it. Yeah, but then how am I supposed to make an audio out of that? Especially a not safe for work one. You could picture any of the girls from my not safe for work audios wearing glasses if you wanted to. But, I guess, yeah, it is the kind of person, like, if you have bad vision and you decide to wear contacts instead of glasses, like, are you doing that for, like, a vanity thing? Like, you look better without glasses? Or is it just for, like, the convenience of not having to take the glasses on and off? You don't have to take contacts out to go swimming. I'm not sure what that would entail, but I would like a glasses girl at NSFW. See, this is the problem I'm running into. That's the issue. It's like, I don't know what makes glasses sexy, but I would like them to be involved with this sex, which just, it gives me nothing to work with. There's been studies that people with glasses generally have higher cognitive ability. Not a guarantee, but it's more likely. I don't know, man. I feel like everybody and their dog has glasses these days because like, bad vision is so common and it's very easy to fix with glasses. There are people who don't wear glasses because they don't like how they look with them, and it's like, I can't even relate to that. It's literally just an accessory. Like, what are you talking about? If you don't like the way they look on you, then get different shaped glasses. Glasses, like, depending on the kind you wear, they can be stunningly fashionable. They can add an incredible accent to your outfit. I wouldn't know what that's like, though, because I don't know how to dress up. Are you gonna fuck the glasses? I guess I could do a, I don't know, does anybody... I guess the fantasy is, like, you're the CEO, you're the boss, you're rich, and, like, your secretary wants to fuck you, but... I know that's, like, a porno scenario, but... I just don't think I'd have anything to add to it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously, the second I'm fucking working. I'm tired of this shit. I keep getting interrupted all the fucking time. Like... What, like... Oh, for fuck's sake. Just stop fucking bothering me. I can't even stream for like 5 fucking minutes during my birthday without getting interrupted here. Time him out? For what? What are we talking about? Glasses do provide a target for the finish. Okay, I was gonna ask, are you... I guess it does get on the glasses? I'd be furious, to be quite honest. They're already hard enough to keep clean. What'd you walk in on? We're trying to figure out, like, why people find glasses sexy. Are there at least 4 audios where the deed happens after, but there is never a follow-up not safe for work? Because I have to write those, and I don't feel like writing not safe for work all the time. Whatever. Sometimes there's follow-ups, sometimes there's not. I do what I want. It's my birthday. The stain would be awful. I don't... Well, I guess you could stain glasses, but, like... You'd have to, like... finish and then clean them off immediately. I'd be so mad. I mean, I guess it's better than getting it in your eye, but still. Hello, Ambiguous. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Friend, just... something about last night, you think you'll like it? Okay. This is a weird birthday combo. I mean, when we're in, like, a just straight up chatting stream, we get fucking weird. But I also get Miku boxing. Oh my god. Mini Todd Howard. Please, he's so short. They kept putting him next to really tall people all night. He was so tiny. They shrank him by 3 inches. Oh my god. Yeah, Ambiguous, do you have any input on sexy glasses? That's a super sexy secretary look. Okay, so, I mean, I guess we're just going for like the stereotypical sexy glasses scenarios. Teacher, librarian, or secretary. I think hamburgers go well with fries. Thank you. You're right. I guess Connor agrees. A thank you, Star, for the $5. It's my birthday tax. Birthday, yay! Yeah. Or nerdy girl. Yay!
Paying the fake birthday tax.
Women in armor are hot and glasses are like armor for the eyes. Wow, that's a new take actually. Thank you. That's actually a half decent answer. Girl failure? Okay, so. But like, we're talking stereotypically. When you're in like a smutty scenario, the idea of glasses is like a mature, smart type of lady. I guess if you're younger than like a nerdy girl, sure, but we're thinking of like particular scenarios. So like librarian, trying to keep quiet in the library, like ooh, very very dirty. That's a dirty thing, right? Secretary, office kink, I guess. I don't know. Sure. Is this just a I mean, this all works better in a visual medium, doesn't it? Because when I'm thinking like a secretary, oh, she leans down to like pass you a piece of paperwork and like shows you a bit of cleavage, perhaps. That works better in a visual medium. Can't really convey that in audio. And for teacher, I guess as I don't know. There were when I was in high school, there were girls in my class that were really into this one math teacher we had. They were like, "Oh, he's so hot," and like, as somebody who never had a great time in school, I was always like, "Why would you ever be attracted to the person who gives you homework? How is that sexy?" Just like, I don't get it. Velma was my first crush, I think. Oh my god. She can't see without her glasses. That's why they have to stay on during sex. Stay after class, extra credit. Or detention. We're bringing back corporal punishment in the classroom. Something like that. Whatever. Had a crush on your English teacher in high school? Boo. Playing a card game is the first time you ever saw boobs? Yeah, strip poker, classic. Both glasses and blindfolds are hot. But what about sunglasses, though? The bell curve. This is very. We're getting really into the weeds here. She was young and hip and showed us Star Wars for some reason. Okay. Fair enough. Fine. Whatever. Girl kept leaning over and her tank top was really loose. You're not supposed to look. Oh, look, it's the hero's journey. Yeah, I guess. That is the hero's journey. You're 13. You're going to hell for that. Not for what you did, but for being 13. Sex head teacher was hot? Oh no. Haven't had a crush since like second grade, something's wrong with me. Maybe you're just ace. Who cares? Everyone's like, I've seen so many like posts online that are like, oh man, I felt like a broken person because I didn't have a crush on anyone. And I'm like, really? You didn't just go about your day and be like, okay, this is who I am. There have been so many times in my life where I found out about a social convention that people do, and I'm like, was I supposed to be doing that this whole time? Like writing people letters on Christmas. Apparently I'm supposed to have been doing that. I've never done that. No. Well, maybe. You haven't wrote a letter ever? But it's so much fun. You get to go to the post office. Well, actually, you don't have to go to the post office. You can just go to the mailbox. But not right now. Canada Post is on strike. And I think they should be. I just found out that apparently they aren't even getting paid minimum wage. Like, they're getting less than minimum wage for like a full day's work. It's ridiculous. They should be striking. Pay them. They're literally delivering our mail. It's a big fucking deal. Never had a crush, it's just my fear of other humans. Okay. That's allowed. You're allowed to be scared. To faff around with mailing shit because I had to get my passport updated to the right name and gender. Oh my god. Yeah, man. They never tell you about the risks of transitioning. Having to deal with the bureaucracy of changing your name legally. Ugh. You know, that is one thing you never hear from transphobes. Like, I'm not saying they should get new tactics for trying to prevent people from transitioning. I'm just saying that they're like, oh, if you take hormones, it'll destroy your body or whatever. It's just like, there's other scaremongering shit they do. Like, really, the thing that might give me pause would be having to deal with the legal system changing my name. Good lord. Changing to your mom's maiden name, because fuck, yeah. Yeah, I have heard of people when they transition, they change their last name as well. That's a pretty solid move. They're just like, whole name. Make it easy. Like, if I'm gonna change my name, go all the way. Like, why not? Change your last name to, like, Megatron. I don't know. To go by your dead name on documents? Yeah, that's real. I mean, they're, like, you can just, like... People are chill, generally. You can just be like, oh yeah, that's my legal name, but everyone just calls me this. Please. Call me Megatron. That could spark sympathy, and that's the last thing fearmongers want. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Chaplain. I'm sorry you're going through dysphoria, Eric. Does that count as identity fraud? No. What? It's not like you're lying on legal paperwork. It's just like, if you have a job and they're like, oh, like, my name legally is this, but everybody around here just calls me this, and I don't feel like changing it legally. Like, everybody would be pretty chill about that. People go by nicknames all the time. Immediately gets arrested by the airport security staff. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody bought one of my audios. Hold on. I forgot. I have an advertisement. I've got a new audio out. Yeah. It's a little bit weird. But we stand. Yeah. I sell my audios. There's a lot of audios on my birthday. I'm a normal streamer. Does normal things. Touch noise on your mic? Oh no, really? Did I put it too high again? Oh man, that's a me problem. I did turn it up a little bit after I turned it down last night. I'll move that down just a little bit. There we go. I don't know, I've been fucking with it lately. Am I peaking? Did nobody tell me I was peaking? I think the nails are on a touch screen. What? I'm not touching any. I'm at a computer. Look, I don't have a mic stand. I'll admit, I don't have a mic stand. I don't really have the space for one. I figure it's fine, because, you know, I'm just here. Thank you, Alpha Dragon. Listen, I know when it comes to mic quality, my friend, the Blue Yeti, is kind of the pits, but I don't feel like getting an adapter to get like a real mic. It's all digital. I don't care. How to hold the mic then? It's on a stand. The Blue Yeti comes with a stand. It sits on my desk. Also, like when I'm recording audios, I have a little box that I put it in, and that works fine. It works for me. Listen, I don't know how to say this, but nobody gives a damn about mic quality. Like, sometimes they do, sometimes they give a damn, but when it comes to my audios, I've literally gotten complaints about my audio quality and like maybe the hissing noise in the background once. Nobody cares enough to complain about it. If it isn't awful, I don't care. Yeah, like really. There are people who are streaming just like on their iPads with the iPad microphone. Nobody cares. Thank you, Chaplain. Goodbye. Sound balancing is the only really important thing. I'll admit I do have difficulty with sound balancing. I'm working on it. Literally a sound engineer, and I love analyzing audio. Yeah, I know. This is my great terror. Somebody with actually decent headphones listens to my audios. Most of the people with decent headphones only listen to music and like movies and stuff. They don't give a shit about me. Lower mic quality also means you don't have to worry about sound treating the room you're recording in. I'm literally never putting soundproof panels on my walls. It's not worth it. You can deal with the room echo a little bit, and for the rest of the time it's in a padded box where you can't hear much anyway. We've had this exact conversation before. Okay, you're the same guy? You're the same guy with the good headphones? Get worse headphones. Pick out some bad headphones, come back and listen to me. Oh, man. I want you to know that you're the only guy that's like ever cared about my mic quality. You're either gonna hit 30 and simply be grateful you can hear it all. Yeah. My hearing's probably ruined, but I can still hear a lot of things. Hello, Steve. Any femboys in here? You're looking at one. No, I'm kidding. I could pass for a femboy, though. Maybe. My hair's short. You'd believe I'm a femboy, wouldn't you? Has your room with a bed and giant speakers or someone just listens to soft-spoken ASMR? That's a person that knows what they want in life. Will the brother ever upload again? No, he's figuring out how to be yaoi. I'm a femboy but need to explore it more. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you figure that out. I mean, like, I'm not one to give advice. I wear skirts, like, once. Yeah, that's not necessarily true. I found some very nice leggings, so recently I was wearing more skirts and dresses so I could wear the leggings, but, they're not, like... If it's possible for dresses to be unfeminine, I'm wearing the least feminine dresses and skirts possible. Somehow. All jeans and shorts since you outgrew your baby trans phase. I can't relate. I hate wearing jeans. Thank you, typical user. You think you're in the wrong body? Look into hormones. Don't die wondering. I am super cute. Because I'm wearing my best outfit. It's my birthday suit. Yeah. I think I look really cute in this shirt. It's fleece lined pants season? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of artifacting for when the Swedish fish was used for hair stroking, but that's the only... Really? Shit. Guess I'll just use Grenifer from now on. Or just my own head. That works too. I didn't even realize. That's brutal. How's the winter, Hal? As you can see, it's very cold and foggy. And, I haven't been outside in quite a time. Hello, moth. God, people are buying my audios. Oh, no way. Shinigami Eater's movie night is the Grand Budapest Hotel. I love that movie. Yes, once again, congrats to Ambiguous. Bottom surgery. Just a month, I guess, away. You gotta do a YouTube short about that when it's like a week out. Just a week away. It was just hard to get good quality on something like that. Oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't notice. Man, I really let the ball drop on that one. In this world, it's yeah or be nyed for. Don't know what that means, but you're correct. It's my favorite audio I've made. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I've made so many good ones. I've made so many impressive audios that everybody loves. Just gonna tilt my head to the side. I'm just that good. When I start doing F for F stuff, I'm pretty sure I did that early on. That's a good question, actually. I can look it up. I'm sure that was within the first year. F for F doesn't tend to do especially well unless it's a really good hook, like Werewolf x Vampire. Unfortunately, there just aren't as many lesbians out there. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, my first one was Catching a Bakadari Wolf Girl. I don't even know if I wrote that one. Probably not. Oh no, I did write that. Cool. That Pickeroo doesn't exist anymore. Miss it every day. When was that? I first became Yuri on January 12th, 2021. Which I think was pretty soon after I started. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Especially as a monogamous trans femme, I have noticed that a lot of trans people are poly just from the various Tumblrs I've seen. I mean, that's chill. Not poly myself, personally. Alright, goodbye, Elsie. Glad you're done with work. Yeah. Well, polyamory, like, it's in fashion. I don't, like, I know it's a form of attraction. Like, forms of attraction don't really go in and out of style, but I've been hearing a lot more about it lately. It's a bit more popular. People are giving it a shot. %, of trans femmes are poly, which makes it so hard not to only to find trans folk, but then a trans femme who's mono is just like a minority inside another minority. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I didn't think it was that high. Like, I mean, I guess when you're stepping out of society's boundaries for gender, you also step out of the boundaries for like typical relationship constraints, you know? Like, if you're gonna be a different gender, you may as well have a different kind of relationship. Like, full freedom, power to them. Not into it myself, personally. Hold on, chat froze on me. What are you doing? Get back in the action. Oh, I think it crashed. Oh no. That doesn't look right. Oh no. I know you guys can't see this, but I can see this, and that is a weird glitch. I'm just gonna close out of that and restart. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, the whole YouTube dashboard is breaking down. I can't even, like, see chat right now. Please. Refresh page? Oh no. Oh no, YouTube's just busted. Oh. Oh no, I can't. Please. Oh no, it just busted entirely. Open up a new tab. Oh, what just happened? What just happened? I'm scared and afraid. Please. I don't know. The streaming dashboard just kind of shit the bed for no reason. Good night, typical user. Oh, that was scary. That was weird. Okay, just pop that out and we can restart. Okay. No interruption on screen. That was entirely on my end. Whew. That was freaky. I can see what you guys are saying again. Don't riot. Don't show me the fish. I want those. Okay. Yeah, what was the question that I missed? Is it strange or cringe to do FXM? What? No? I mean, most of the people watching my videos, like, Not to get too insider baseball, but analytically speaking, like 90% of you are guys. Just to let you know, if a few more of you wanted to, if a few of you just wanted to, like, tell some gal pals of yours about this channel, or maybe transition about it just to get those numbers, like, a little more even, that'd be cool. Thank you, Complex Awareness. Now I'm not seeing the chat. I have to reload the stream. I think YouTube might be trying to kill me. As they often do. Mine aren't real fake. What are you talking about? The conspiracy. Weird high-end whistle on the noise floor now. No, that's my computer fan. Don't worry about it. Stop listening to me with good headphones. Putting your friggin' Apple AirPods and deal with it. It's not the fan. I think I'd be able to hear it, man. They were made up by big sexism to sell more bigoted podcasts and Republican votes. Well, hey, my mic does tend to glitch out whenever I get a phone call, but that's not happening. Let's have a listen. Honestly, that's probably the heating. Too many guys here. I'm gonna have to force fem some of you. Oh, man. This is Tumblr micro discourse, but there were people talking about how, like force fem, like force mask, which is like, I guess the opposite of force fem, is bad because it's not progressive, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? It seems like there's a lot of people on Tumblr that are into force fem just as like a meme and not because they're actually into it, like as a kink, which is bizarre. I laced his estrogen with estrogen. He'll never know why he's becoming more feminine. Most kinks are Yeah, exactly. It's just this one user whose entire gimmick is that they do force fem, but they're not a porn account. They're just force fem themed. They seem to think it's like, oh, it's just like a kink for trans women specifically, and that's literally not true. Like, most trans women, like, it's not force fem, it's just like suggest fem. Yeah, I suggest force fem. I didn't want to name names, but I saw some screenshots and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like, your kink isn't woke just because a lot of trans women are into it. Yeah, that's just fem. It's people who want to transition, but the decision being taken for them makes it less scary. Yeah, and I completely understand that. But there are a lot of people who aren't trans that are just into, like, the humiliation aspect of it, because it's that kind of kink. Documents on the UK government page trying to claim sissy hypno is causing an increase in people being trans. No. The increase in furry porn is causing more werewolves. Yeah, clown country. Welcome to Clown Nation. I'm still thinking about that Murder Clowns DLC that Post Malone's in for some game. I don't know, but those murder clowns were looking mighty fine. You get estrogen, you get estrogen, you get estrogen. You're in the UK? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I have to be in the UK. I'm gonna be saying sorry for myself in like less than a year's time because, I mean, God willing, our next election is in October 2025 instead of sooner. But I'm concerned. I'm not looking forward to that. Ugh. Great not to interpret my identity as a fetish. Yeah, but that's the kink. Like, like, kinks are not progressive generally. They're just there for people to get off to. 5 years since my referral to the NHS gender clinic and still heard jack shit from them? Yeah. Like, Christ. Magic bean stories or what's behind all the inflation kink art on Twitter? I don't even know where to begin with this. They're either super repressed or deeply transphobic. I mean, that sucks. But this is for them to deal with. Yo, Mingles, you're here. Thank you. It's my birthday. I got Miku boxing. Thank you, Penguin. I'm sorry you got sent as anonymous. As it was the 2010s, all the pages that came up trying to Google shit were just porn. Oh yeah. I was there. I remember the she-mail era. That was a bad time for everybody, really. Like, regardless of gender. Your husband has arrived. He's your work husband. This is a job. Before the dark times, before the Empire, before we knew that that one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was like actually really inappropriate. What's progressive about CNC? Yeah, seriously. Like, people are trying to pretend that like having certain kinks is a form of activism. It's people pretending that shipping is activism all over again. Like, no. You're not progressive because you have gay ships, and you're not progressive because you have certain kinks. Just get over it. Back when you watch whole ass anime on YouTube re-uploaded, that's how I first watched Naruto. I fell asleep in the next room and Family Guy has come on the TV. Oh god. I wasn't allowed to watch Family Guy, but I still found a way. Listen, I'm not technically allowed to talk about these things because they will kill me, but I feel as though I've done like audios of that caliber that are available for purchase if you're into that sort of thing. Sort of. I don't know. I've never really gone all the way with that. CNC is wild. It's really not all that uncommon. Like, listen. Not... I know it's gonna get me shot in the street if I go to bat for controversial kinks, but it's very common. Like, among women, it's a very common fantasy. Like, it is a little bit weird and out there, but I'm not throwing shade. Yeah, also, like, you all know me. Spooka's right. Like, most yandere role plays are that. Like, a lot of yandere audios are just you getting kidnapped. How is that not a form of non-consent? We're all standing in the pool right now, complaining that our feet are wet. Is it controversial? Yeah. Once you explain to people what it is, they're like, oh, yeah, no. Like, once you tell them, like, what kind of fantasy it is, they get a little bit antsy about it. Yeah, CNC is the kink. Like, it's yandere. Like, yandere is just another form of that. That's why I don't listen to yandere stuff. Well, if you're not into it, then yeah, don't listen to it. I consent to getting kidnapped. Honestly, make for a great story. Like, it's kind of like getting hit by a car. Like, yeah, you get some time off from that, sure. You have no control over this. Wait till they hear about sounding. Oh my god. I do the sounding not safe for work audio, and I get 0 sales because nobody's into that. Oh, thank you, Pocket Juju, for the $5.
Happy birthday, Fake.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, sounding isn't controversial as much as it is just like half of the people who know what it is will just go like, ew, when they hear it, just because of the implication. The Older Woman Yandere video you uploaded banged. Thank you. That was a commission, actually. Dislike it sometimes. Hey man, it's cool if it's not what you're personally into. I've got too much weird shit going on to justify judging other people for their kinks. I'm too much of a freak to judge the other freaks. Except when they try to pretend they're not freaks, which they are. One of your audios gave someone a knife play kink. Oh my god. I think I know which one you're talking about. But the sounding audio is a pay what you want. Unfortunately, I don't think that's an option on Booth. What is sounding? I'm literally not allowed to tell you, otherwise I'll be killed. Look it up, or don't. It might not be something you're prepared to learn about. Sound engineer girlfriend comes over to help you with sounding and is confused and horrified when you show her your equipment. Oh my god. Look it up on your work computer. Jesus. See, this is weird, because I look so flippin' adorable right now, but I'm talking about, like, the filthiest things known to man. Oh no, not water sports. I'm literally not even touching that ever. Not even considering making an audio with that. Would you just walk into? I mean, if you'd like to make some purchases, you can find out. I'll never stop selling. Never stop selling, ever. Anything to do with bodily excretions? Well, except the main one. Well, blood too, sure. I mean... Hold on, I'm thinking. Nah, that would never work. Yeah, blood's fine, but then... Should I make the period audio? Oh, man. You all laugh, but if you ever get a girlfriend, you're gonna have to worry about that, like, at least 95% of the time. What? What? I would say that if you are dating a woman who has a uterus, which a lot of women do, you might have to be concerned about that. If you look, I'm under no delusions. Most of you are single. Look, I can appreciate those of you who aren't single. Glad you stuck around, but a lot of you are single, and that's fine. Vampire partner, listener, ex speaker on a period audio. Hey, one day, if you ever have a partner who has periods, one day they might be like, hey, I know I'm on my period, but like maybe we can just put a towel down and still go for it. Are you gonna say no? Are you gonna say no? Just... So I can hear a dog in the background. It's real far down though. Usually I can hear it. I can hear it. Like, I can hear dogs barking just all the time. But I thought the mic wasn't picking that up. It's kind of like when you have a chicken and eat the eggs when it lays them. Okay, personally, I was not thinking that oral would be involved, because I do think period blood is a little bit gross, but like, in other circumstances, it's just extra lubricant, so you know, like, I don't... Like, yeah, you might be grossed out by the idea of, like, tasting that. I'd understand, but if it's just intercourse, just do it in the shower then if you're worried about the mess. I don't know. Put a towel down. Take the Ambi pill, say insane things. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can tell I'm extra tired because I just... No filter right now. Just... I sell porn. Like, fuck it. Like, you guys know. Actually, like, not everybody knows. Earlier today, my sister sent me a text, and she got an email from my dad asking me what my YouTube channel was. Like, my current one. And she was like, should I tell them? And I'm like, don't. Please don't. Because she's the one who told them about me in the first place. She was literally like, she's like, oh, I found your YouTube channel. I told mom and dad about it. I'm like, great. Thanks for that. Fabulous. Now I have to pretend that I'm just a storyteller. And not that I do incredibly weird shit. It's not that I'm ashamed. I just don't want to get disowned. Well, at the time when I started, I was pretty much just reading anything. I was just reading simple scripts. I had no inclination of doing Not Safe for Work. But, like, now it's my job, And I'm just lying to everybody and saying, oh, I'm still on the old channel. You'll never know what that is. I don't know if this is like a form of blackmail she's holding over me. She was like, yeah, I didn't end up getting presents for mom and dad yet. Can we just split on whatever you bought? And I'm like, fine. Whatever. Flutter was super fluffy, safe for work scripts. Like, the email was literally like, oh, one of our cousins wants to know what the YouTube channel is, where she reads the stories. And I'm like, if she looks into this channel for like even 5 fucking seconds, it's over. My dad was like, oh yeah, we warned her that she swears sometimes in her videos. And I'm like, nope, it's too impossible to explain at this point. I can't. Molded dick done prior to surgery, but since I'm living at home and other things with HRT, I decided not to bother. Limited time Ambi merch? God. You're wild. You're wildin'. Never should have told your sister your channel name. I didn't. I just said it was an ASMR channel. She found it somehow. Fuck. She knows things. Thank you, random guy, man. It's my birthday. Yeah. If I was better on it with money, this is the whole thing. Like, look, if I did get disowned, I would probably be fine on my own. Like, technically. Like, I'd lose the car, I'd lose a couple other things I've been holding on to that I don't really want in the first place. But, I do... It's just financially, it's easier for me to be in contact with my family. Like, I'm not even, like, considering cutting my family off. I have no interest in that. Like, I get annoyed by my family from time to time, but I'm not, like, you know, this raised by narcissists cutting my parents off or anything like that. But if they cut me off, it puts me in a more difficult situation. Is if they find out I'm selling porn, they're probably going to tell me to stop selling porn. Do you think they'd be cool with it? No, fuck no, fuck no. Fuck no. My mom doesn't even like that porn exists. Hell no. They wouldn't be okay with it at all. They couldn't stop me, but they wouldn't be okay with it. Like, there are some people in my family that have done some crazy fucking shit, and everybody stopped talking to them for, like, a real long time. I don't know if, like, what I'm doing is considered as bad as that, but they would definitely try to have, like, an intervention with me. And I would say no. I'm making fucking mac and cheese and nobody can stop me. I'm making fucking porn and nobody can stop me. You might be uploading your first audio? Oh, nice. Way to go, Eric. An intervention is my nightmare? Yeah, like actual. To say it doesn't count as porn because it has no visuals. Well, that's like an issue, right? Because certain bills here in Canada are trying to come down on not safe for work content. I think one of them just got defeated and like split into something else that like tries to prevent revenge porn, which is good, but there are a lot of like attempts to get rid of like not safe for work material unless you're like, I think you'd have to register as an adult with like no children in your home to be able to view it or something. I don't know what the plan was, but Yeah, there definitely were plans to like regulate not safe for work content, and I don't know if I could get away with just doing audios. I don't know. I mean, I'm selling them on a Japanese website, so maybe I get away with it, but I don't know. Just I am at risk of at losing a very important source of income quite often. And that's why I'm really not looking forward to the next election. Scary times. What are the politicians going to watch in their free time if that passes? Do you think politicians can't afford VPNs? I mean, I don't have a VPN, but these days it kind of feels like I should. My family found out I watched cute anime girls on the internet, they'd kill me. Real. We've all been there. Do you think we should ship Luigi over to Canada? Yeah, extradite him for some reason. I don't know. Luigi Mangione. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's so fucking Italian. It's amazing. Finally, now we'll get to find out if Italians are white. Actually, speaking of race, which is a great way to start any sentence, as real fakers know, I recently did a watching Laugh is Fun with your girlfriend audio. And of course I had to look up Laugh is Fun, and somebody did a, I think, fan animation of Laugh is Fun back in 2021. And I don't know how to say this, but they whitewashed Laffy McLafferson. Just the guy in the fan animation, like from the thumbnail, he looks pale as shit, which is not what he looked like in the photo of him. Like, granted, you can't see his face, but you can see his hands, and that's not a Caucasian man. They whitewashed Laffy. People keep whitewashing Daisuke and mouthwashing fan art, but he's Japanese, isn't he? What? Does Laffy McLafferson have a canon ethnicity? No. Crucially, I reread the source material several times. It just says that he's a human adult male, does not reference race at all. But you can see in the picture of him that he has darker skin. He just does. You can argue that it's poor lighting or poor, photo quality, but I'm fairly certain that guy's not white. Maybe he can change his skin color. But why would he, though? Seen the race war happening on Twitter? No, why are you on Twitter? That's so scary. I'm actually really glad about the massive Blue Sky adoption that's been going on. I'm hoping that becomes the new Reddit to Twitter's Dig, you know? Anybody remember that? Marvel whitewashed the bunny girl from My Hero Academia? What's Marvel doing with My Hero Academia? What are they doing? He's the host of a game show. It's not a game show, it's a hidden camera show. It's like if Just for Laughs Gags had a host. You know, the host of Prank Patrol could not race bend. Is it worth making a Blue Sky account? If for no other reason than to get the ambiguous ASMR account before somebody else snaps it up. That's why I made one. Everywhere else, fake ASMR is taken, but not on Blue Sky because I got it. Thank you. This is a great shirt. It's my shirt. People were throwing a hissy fit about the new Avatar being an amputee. There's a new Avatar? Jesus. It just never ends. Concept art got leaked. Okay. Well, I don't see... Like, what's the problem? Like, being an avatar does not preclude you from being in a situation where you could lose a limb. In fact, I'd say being the avatar makes you more likely to be in a situation where you'd lose a limb. It's a little girl missing a leg. I mean, doesn't that check out? I mean, don't avatars become avatars, like, when they're younger? Whatever. Like, it's not her fault she lost the leg. Literally just flies in a wad of chewing gum up in there. Yeah, real. I mean, I haven't been on Twitter. How was the reaction to that Witcher trailer? Huh? That short film they showed. Literally, my only problem with it is that it was way too long and it was just a movie. Pissed that Astrobots won Game of the Year over Black Myth. I'm not. I'm very glad. Now we don't have to fucking fight about it. That wasn't Game of the Year material. I'm just saying it now. Squirrel Girl model has been dumped. From what video game? Like, it's just too much. I can't keep up with all this. Thinking canon until Aang, they announced that they were the Avatar when they were 18. And got told early out of emergency. Oh, okay, so somebody just tells them? I thought they just, like, kind of figured it out. Stopped using Twitter like a year ago, yeah. All the models from Marvel Rivals got dumped. Yeah, they are ready to kill Overwatch. But it's more like just like Overwatch is already dead. They just unplugged the life support. Korra figured it out on her own, but that's rare. Okay. Well, they're the special avatars, because they get the shows made about them. We do a little bending here. Show Roku being told by the fire sages on his 18th birthday. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I heard it that they're bringing back 6v6 in Overwatch. They're desperate. My BP is full on Ensemble Stars. Oh no. Gotta get some dinner and be social like a good member of society? Oh my god. You have a social life? That's so crazy. That wasn't sarcastic clapping. I'm proud of you. Goodbye. Not going back to Overwatch. We got 8 seconds of Sonic Racing. Yeah, Shadow was there. Everyone calling Jeff the Land Shark a KKK member. What? But he's just like a little shark that's a puppy. I've seen pictures of him on Tumblr. He's just a little shark that's a puppy. What? What the hell? Jeff is so evil. Who the fuck is Jeff? The killer? Alright, goodbye, Moth. Enjoy your dinner. The shark... Oh, his name is Jeff. Okay. Sorry. I literally read that his name was Jeff and then immediately forgot it was Jeff. But what did he do? I mean, I'll admit, you shouldn't dress him up as a ghost, but, he's just a puppy. He's a little guy. Yeah. Little guy hours. You have an entire enemy team with you out of map into the death zone. Huh. The attention span of a crane fly. Listen, I'm in another world right now. I have 2 lights on in my room. I can't see anything. It's not helping with the tracking at all, I'll admit. I've got a terrible setup for my camera, to be honest. I'm in another world. Yeah. Isekai to Canada. Whatever. Everybody gets isekai to like a dumb fantasy world that's like based on medieval England or some shit. When are we gonna get people being isekai to a world that's just like the 1800s? Like the isekai is just like Victorian England. Like, how about we do that so everybody has baller outfits? Isekai destination, Brazil. You are going to Brazil. It's inevitable. Isekai to Jupiter to get more stupider. Wouldn't even be able to survive the 1800s. Oh, I wouldn't either. I could never wear a corset. I know they weren't as bad as, like, the stereotypes say, but I still wouldn't be able to wear one regularly without freaking the fuck out. I've heard it said that the only people that wouldn't regularly wear a corset, the only women that wouldn't wear them were prostitutes. So I guess in the 1800s I'd be a prostitute, just so I wouldn't have to wear a corset. Isekai'd 1 meter to the left of where I was already standing. You were standing on a bridge. Isekai, the last anime I watched. Ooh, that's a difficult question. What was the last anime I watched? I am trying to remember. If it was The Vampire Dies in No Time, then that's awesome. But if it was something else... No, that's just Japan, so yeah. I'd just be in Japan. Sure. Hellsing Abridged? Oh no. Well, Hellsing Abridged is already wrapped up, so I'd be in the post-series where nothing really happens. Do you think the 1970s or 1980s is when things started becoming modern? I mean, if we're talking about, like, modernism, like, that's an art movement. That's, like, from even before then. Like, I think if we're looking for, like, when things started to become like they are now, that'd be the invention of the internet. So I'm talking, like, 90s. Or even, like, the 2000s when everybody started getting iPhones. Like, smartphones basically got way more people connected to the internet than ever before. SO Abridged got an episode today? Oh, cool. Probably not gonna watch it. Wish I was Isekai to DBZ or Hellsing. I guess. I guess, a DBZ, the powers are a bit of what is it, a meritocracy? Like, if you put the work in, if you do the, training, then you can gain superpowers, so... I guess that works. Pokemon would be okay if there were controls for the whole slug being the temperature of the sun thing. That's all made up. I mean, it is children who fill out the Pokedex, so... I don't know. They made that shit up. It's not real. I'm gonna go to the, I did like that fan theory that Larry from the recent game, I forget what it's called, Scarlet and Violet, that he was isekai'd from just regular Japan. he just happened to get a job here. Larry's so fucking cool. You got isekai'd into the future. Yeah, that's just Futurama. Don't become your own grandfather. Last anime I watched was Lupin Part 6, so in modern London, but I'm an international criminal. Well, just because you're in Lupin doesn't mean you're a criminal automatically. Maybe that just means you live in the same universe, so that means that you're in England now. You would marry Larry if you had to pick a guy? Fate worse than death be in England, yeah. But you know, I think Lupin, he's a thief, right? He could steal the hormones for you. Are we counting Cory in the House as an anime? God, can you imagine Cory in the House today? Who was in office when Cory in the House was the thing? Did Cory in the House, like, ever actually show the president? I never watched it. But, like, back when Cory in the House came out, that was just, like, politics was... It seemed a bit more, less extreme. A lot less extremism going on. These days... Cory could not be in that house. The president was some generic white guy. Yeah, we don't live in the time of, oh yeah, the president of the United States in a movie or TV show is just a generic white guy anymore. Like, we know too much. We all know too much. Cory in the House could never be made today. Also the fact that whoever played Cory is like probably, I don't know, 35 now? Wasn't it Clinton? What? No. That was the 90s. Cory in the House was way later. Hold on. I've received an email. Oh, no, wait. It's an email from like 175 days ago. Thanks, Gmail. You're fucking useless. And the guy who played Cory got arrested. I might have heard about that. I don't know. Cory in the Canadian Prime Minister's building doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah. We don't really have the White House. We have like Parliament or whatever. You know, I guess I need to brush up on Canadian politics. I really do. You know, like, reading about Alberta's destruction of all rats is one thing, but I think I really need to understand how our political system works. Like, I know I learned it in school, but I've forgotten everything. I really need to get in on the ground level on this. I need to know more things. Like, I've been there. I've been where they do the politics, but, that was it. I was just there. I was in the vicinity. I got to see that weird flame they keep going outside. It was bizarre. Played Splinter Cell Blacklist and the US president is a woman. God. The original, like, X-Men cartoon had the president being a woman. They were so optimistic. Yesterday I learned who's my country's new president. The election was months ago. Where the fuck are you? Stop letting the internet turn you into an American. Canada's more northern region is represented weirdly. Yeah. Look, Canada always gets like kind of left behind. Just like I'm keep watching those tasting history, I think it's called. Those that YouTube show where the dude just makes recipes from back in the day, and he's got like a whole series of videos on what people ate during World War II. I think Canada got mentioned once. Like what people were eating in Canada during the war is not even like brought up at all. It's all just America and the countries over across the pond. I thought it would be too cold for Alberta for rats. No, they literally kill all the rats. They fucking hate rats there. You're not allowed to have rats. Canada was in the war way longer than the US too. Yeah, we were there first, but everybody just remembers the US because they get to be the main character for a little bit, and as soon as... Okay, I feel like I'm so far behind on history. Why did they attack Pearl Harbor? Like, Pearl Harbor was what got the US in on it. Why did they do that? Like, the US wasn't even involved, and then they forcibly involved them, and that really pushed them towards getting their asses kicked. What was the point? I don't know. It's dumb. Japan got too bold. It didn't... They just, like, fucked up one ship, right? Like, what was the point? They wanted to take out the US's Navy in one strike. It didn't work, though. That was dumb. Stupid. They missed. Yeah, seriously. Like, bro's talking about how back in the US people were growing victory gardens so that they could grow food to eat during the war. And he mentioned Canada having victory gardens like once and then nothing else. We did that war shit too. I knew people who were there. They rolled a nat one. Whole harbor full of boats, we made more. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I will admit, Canada did a lot of war crimes during World War II. It was fucked up. But so did the US, and yet for some reason, they get all the credit for winning the war. We were fucking there the whole time. Yeah, what country didn't do war crimes? Like, I'm not denying, like, the internment camps were fucking horrendous. That was a terrible thing that we did as a nation. We were there before the US, though. Liechtenstein had a casualty rate of -1. Oh, yeah. Was that during World War II? Japan did the worst stuff to China. Don't... Yeah, I know about that. I know about what they did to China. That's fucked up. But, like... I don't know, man. I think that was a real dumb move. I'm sure there's plenty of history books talking about how dumb of a move that was, but, that was just a real dumb move. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, go to bed, man. Canada was the reason for the Geneva Conventions. Kind of cool. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I'm glad we have the Geneva Convention, then. Good. Glad we have that. I'm not denying my country's horrific history of crimes against basically everybody, but we were in World War II before the US. Just, it's true. really chill with the Netherlands. That's all I'll say. Trench guns should be banned from combat for being too effective. Oh, the guys with U-boats are complaining about things being too combat effective. World War I, Canadian soldiers threw cans of food at a German trench and switched to grenades when German soldiers gathered to pick them up. World War I was fucking terrible. Like, World War II, real bad. But World War I, trench warfare, terrible. There's a reason why they set an amnesia game in World War I. That shit's scary. My great-grandfather was in that war. There's literally a photo of him in the trenches. Allies granted the Japanese royal family amnesty for war crimes. Yeah, that's true. Japan got away with a lot of shit. A lot of countries got away with a lot of shit. Listen, we can't start getting into war crimes because there's too many crimes unanswered for all over the world. But I am correct that we were involved with World War II way before America got there. Everybody forgets about us, though. World War I. Oh, yeah. Archduke Ferdinand or whatever. Yeah, this shit just had to pop. Phantom Thieves, but they're still in the heart of whole ass countries. They're stealing the characters from Hetalia? Just thinking about this earlier today. Like, people try to excuse Hetalia and, like, countries, like, having horrific war crimes in their past by just being like, no, the characters in Hetalia aren't literally the countries, they're just the spirit of the countries. Don't get political? Don't talk about Hetalia? Okay, I won't. They were in their emo phases. Downloading Warframe $19.99, but it's 8 gigs. It's only 8 gigs? Wow. I mean, finally. Oh, an optimized game. It's an update, not a new game. Oh. Yikes. Is Hetalia a good show? Honestly, no. I liked it a lot when I was younger, but there was a lot of repeated animation. It was really cheaply made. The episodes are only like 5 minutes long. And it can be fun, especially the art style got way better in the later seasons, but I don't even know if I could call it good. The dub was weird. They changed a lot of, like, the jokes for the dub, so I don't know. I wouldn't say it was good, but it was something to me. I've still got that I can see Alaska from my house shirt. I'm not getting rid of that. That's a historical artifact. Like, that joke doesn't even scan anymore. One time Italia actually covered some horrific shit a country did that didn't get adapted to the anime. Well, yeah. A lot of the chapters of the manga do tackle more serious subjects, but, the anime is a comedy series with, like, 5-minute long episodes, so of course they're not gonna get serious like that. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Locals start in 1 hour? I don't know what that means, but good luck, Nero. Like, there's a whole section of history where all anime was kind of shit. Yeah, it was like the 2000s. It's just an era where, like, all anime was just advertisements for manga. Nothing got a second season, and all of the endings were unsatisfying. They just resolve intercontinental conflicts with Uno games. Yeah, like in Uno, the game. That was a Japanese exclusive. I do love how in anime they just show the characters playing Uno, and I guess either they get the rights for that or like the dudes who own Uno just don't care. What they did to Tokyo Ghoul was foul. I heard it was bad. I thought that got a second season though. Local event like a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Cool. Shonen heads are going to fight you for that take. Okay, the bigger series got multiple seasons that like followed the manga plus filler that nobody cared about. But just your average manga that you might be a fan of, it would get one season. The possibility of it getting a second season is just off the table because it's just to advertise the manga. I'm trying to think of like what series I followed that was like that. Black Butler like caught the tail end of that because they weren't expecting to get a second season, so they wrapped up the story, which was mostly just anime original because there wasn't enough of the manga written, and then season 2 got greenlit and they were like, fuck, there's no manga material we can take from. The new antagonist is another 12-year-old boy with a demon butler. They did their own shit for the second season because it hadn't been written yet. Yeah, the Black Butler problem. They wrote the final season based on the manga's story progression, so if you only watch the anime, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, great. Black Butler got a second season. Everyone wishes it didn't. I watched a few scattered episodes of it here and there, and I was just like, this is fucking terrible. At least the first season tried to tell a cohesive narrative with what a little canon material they had from the manga. Entire second season of Black Butler was written as a fuck you to the fans. I don't even know how much of the manga had come out by the time the second season got released, because Ronald Knox is in it, and he's a big character that comes way later in the manga. So, I don't know, man. There's a trans woman in Black Butler. There is. But it was the early 2010s. So, we know Grell, like, she's a woman. She, like, constantly says she's a woman. We know this. But because it was the early 2010s, everyone in the English dub calls her a he. So, yeah. I mean, like, you don't really have to worry about that in the dub version because nobody really uses pronouns, but well, like, yeah, in the Japanese version nobody uses pronouns, but in the dub version, yeah, everyone was just like, oh yeah, that's a guy. A little bit awkward. It's a problematic depiction of a trans woman, but to be fair, the story does take place in the late 1800s in Victorian England, so everybody being transphobic is historically accurate. Also, only canon trans woman in the story turns out to be Jack the Ripper, or half of Jack the Ripper, because it was two different people. Not great. But we still stan. She's pretty cool. Also, she always wears the jacket of the woman she killed, so... yeah. That is spoilers, but it's spoilers for, like, the first arc of the story, so it's fine. Ferris from ReZero confirmed by the author to be a trans woman. Yeah. Wait, so her name's not Felix, it's Ferris? I didn't know. Okay, it's Ferris. I don't know. I don't watch ReZero. I support trans wrong, so W. Never even caught that Grell was trans. How would you not catch that Grell was trans? Literally, like, half of her lines are insisting that she's a woman. Well, either way, yeah. So, like, pretty problematic. Jack the Ripper is actually two women and one is trans is a weirdly progressive take. It's not, though, because the reason why they were killing those prostitutes is because they were taking their uteruses for granted. That's... It might have been more complex than that, but, yeah. It was... Grell was doing it, I think, because she was jealous of cis women, and Madame Red, the other half, was doing it because she lost her uterus in an accident somehow, and she was jealous of women who were able to give birth, but, like, didn't. Because, you know, all of Jack the Ripper's victims were prostitutes, right? So, not a great start. Seen the censored version of Arcane where they edit out the gay stuff? What, is that the 4Kids cut? The hell is Black Butler even about? Okay. Hard to explain, but, a kid named CL, who is the son of a lord in Victorian England, his parents get murdered by some evil cult, and they kidnapped him in order to do a ritual to summon a demon, and then the demon makes a deal with him specifically and becomes his butler, and then CL comes back to English society, and now he's the lord of the manor, Lord Phantomhive, and he works for the Queen of England as the guard dog of the underworld. So he makes sure that, like, underground criminal gangs in England aren't doing shit that fucks with, like, the regular world of England. He keeps organized crime under control. And that also involves having his butler, Sebastian, who's actually a demon, kill people with forks and knives sometimes. Like, that's Sebastian's weapon set. He just takes the silverware and throws it at people's heads really hard, and it kills them. They edited it so she's literally resting her head on nothing. Okay, that's so funny. Grell was doing it because she's a Grim Reaper. No, like, she literally got in trouble for doing that. When she's revealed as half of Jack the Ripper, like, another Grim Reaper comes in and is like, hey, you killed people that weren't on the list, asshole. And then she gets in huge trouble for it. She even gets her scythe taken away, which I believe is a chainsaw. That's the fun part about the Reapers in Black Butler. All their scythes are just different garden implements. Ronald Knox's scythe is a lawnmower. No spoons? No, that's actually a bit in the, I think the first episode, where, or maybe it was the second episode, I don't know. There's an episode where CL gets kidnapped by one of the, like, a mafia guy, and, Sebastian has to go save him, and while he's doing that, the other servants are trying to eat a cake or a pie back at home, and they open up the silverware drawer and they're like, wait, where'd all the knives and forks go? There's only spoons here. I'm very familiar with the first 4 episodes of Black Butler because Funimation uploaded those to their YouTube channel back in the day. You had to pay to watch the rest of the dub, though. All the other episodes were subbed. Danganronpa was your first anime? I'm so sorry. That must have been so confusing. It's like in the game, they explain all the extraneous details, but that did not fit well into a 12-episode anime at all. Also, the dub used different voice actors from the English dub of the game, which was annoying. She didn't get in that much trouble. She had to use scissors. They literally gave her scissors as a replacement scythe. Oh, girl's so much fun. I kind of want to rewatch the first season of Black Butler, but I feel like the canon divergence will annoy me. The end of the season literally has Sebastian taking CL's soul. And then for season 2, they had to be like, wait, that didn't happen. Oh my god, it's all on Netflix? Wait, the first-person romance OVAs? I thought there was only one of them. I did watch that OVA, it was really funny. It was cool that, like, viewer Chan turned out to be an assassin. Oh man. That was great. They were just like, yeah, we're gonna put you into the Phantom Hive household, and all the guys think you're really cute. I really appreciated that. Not too many anime series are willing to go all out for the wish fulfillment like that. That's such a 2010s concept. I know, but I wish they'd bring it back. Give me more POV anime. New Amazing Digital Circus episode. I'm not watching it right now. I'm talking about Black Butler. Dominion Tank Police? I've never heard of that. My first anime was probably Digimon. You know. It was around. Everyone is simping over Sebastian. Deserved. Okay, so, like, Yana Toboso, she's always had great, like, artistic skills, but over the volumes of the series, like, she very clearly improved, and by the time you get to the boat arc, where they're basically on the Titanic, but not the Titanic, Sebastian is so absurdly attractive, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how she managed it. Like, she literally had him dive into the water to check out the, like, where the hull was breached in the boat. He's just like, he comes out of the water and he's like, this ship's only gonna last for like 30 more minutes, but I know she just did that so she could show Sebastian sopping wet. Ooh, I don't want to fangirl, but like, God, she's a fucking legend. Sea Dog VA started out doing impressions of him. Makes sense. It's just like sophisticated British accent. Like, yeah, most of the British accents in the dub sound really fucking fake, but I still say the guy who did Sebastian did a really good job. Urotsukidoji? No, I don't. I don't know that. You made that up. That's not real. I am getting really hungry now, though. I did eat my potatoes and onions and chickpeas and apples before I started the stream, but now I'm tired and hungry. This has been a really good birthday. I got to talk about Black Butler. And World War II, I guess. Maybe I'll talk about the Roman Empire next. No, I won't. Like that Roman Empire meme. That's not real, right? Eat your oatmeal? I don't like oatmeal. That's not food. Could Sebastian have stopped World War II? Well, that's a great question. I know that the story has not progressed to that point. We're still in, like, maybe the 1900s at the earliest, but, I think by the time World War I gets started in the continuity, Ciel would be old enough, he would be the right age to be drafted, I suppose. But since he's, you know, rich and literally works for the Queen, he probably wouldn't be. But it would be cool to, like, see adult Ciel, like, doing some, like crazy war espionage shit. That'd be fascinating. Really need to watch Black Butler. It doesn't take place during World War I. In fact, I think there's a bit where they talk about, like, the Eiffel Tower being built, or something like that. I've been told you sound posh. You posh, you British. Alright. I should wrap things up. I'm getting hungry. Should I order some food for my birthday? Probably not.
You're a real faker?
Thank you, Andres, for being a real faker for 21 months. Or that series of question marks. When's the next super secret live stream? You know what? I'm just gonna say hopefully next week, because I forgot about it until right now. So, next week. We're thinking next week. Sometime next week. Maybe a Wednesday. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for celebrating my birthday. Thank you, Pendigwin, for buying me Miku Boxing. Yay, Miku Boxing. I'm gonna play that when it gets here, hopefully before Christmas. And, yeah. I do have to put out a notice that I am gonna be closing commissions soon. Because, I don't want to do that over Christmas break. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you for celebrating my birthday. What's Miku even about? It's not about anything. She just sings. She's a virtual idol. She's a voice synthesizer program. Goodbye.